All right, it is Friday, which means the Electro Red version of this Field Center is ready for you guys to pick up. They'll probably be gone about mid-morning, so make sure you get it before they're gone. Because I always love the comments like, "Oh my God, Robbie, they were gone." I was like, "Bro, they've been up for like 3 hours. You had plenty of opportunity to grab them." I'll leave a link down below in the description. Now we're going to pass on over to Tactical Masters Day 1. Don't make 30% of you guys have not smashed the level of crap out. Subscribe button. Smash it so we can climb up the 100K ladder here. Alright, Droll and Lockbirds. You know, I was actually expecting these to be a little bit crazier at the moment. Seeing them at $115 is actually kind of reassuring. By reassuring, I mean, I would love to see these hit underneath 100, but we'll have to wait and see, because the alties still do exist. Trap Trick Collector's Rares, 85 bucks. Those are down. The Labyrinth Field Spell is 110. Cosmics are under 100. That's good. Runic Tips are at 92s. That's still surprisingly expensive. Arianas are 895s. Scapegoats, I see a cheap one here for 64, and then we're up to 74. Wow, Anti-Spells are at 95 as well. Whew, that's expensive. I see that our Runic Fountain is also at $94 as well. And then we're at 72 for the Buyouts United. Okay. Didn't think I would see that be that expensive. We're at 72 for Ariane. 73 for Labyrinth Mommy. Alright, sure. 65 to 69 for the Astrograph. That's not horrible. And then 45 for Valiant's Wars. I would definitely think that this one's going to blow itself out a lot harder. Oh, never mind. Sure money exists. Yeah. The Runic Fountain is a $13 card, and tip is $14. Those are your most expensive cards, ladies and gentlemen, for Ultras, which is kind of hilarious. Now, I wonder if Labyrinth actually does succeed. You know, will we see the Servants go up? Like, these are already 12 bucks. The Welcomes are 7-8 bucks. That's not even that bad overall. Hugins are 6 bucks. Aranes are $7. Man, just looking at the way that this set is right now, I wonder how much more people will open up this set. Because if people are looking at this set going, you know, boxes are $56 a piece. If people are looking at this set going, you know, I don't want to open this set because there's not a lot of turnaround, then that means that the collector's rares on the market will end up reversing course and going up, which means bad long-term for this. Well, I mean, it'd be great for people that picked up their collector's rares, but if there's something in here that you want, I would definitely consider getting it, you know, weekend one, at least in the higher rarity department, before you snap your fingers and they're gone. So that's the very typical market approach to these things. So everything looking kind of where we expected it to be. Definitely a few things like Scapegoat I think are a little bit too high. I think this will go down. I think Anti-Spell, though, will actually go up more in the long run, but we'll have to wait and see. Herald of Orange Light. You know, I didn't think that we would see this card go any further beyond, but, you know, I'm shocked. And they're still moving. 160, 155, and 155 as well. Actually, once these very few copies right here are gone, you're back up to 160 on up to 175. You are very easily, I think you're going to see this card hit 200. As weird as that actually is, the shatter foils just do not exist on the market. And then, what is this? Structure Deck Wave of Lights. Oh boy, yeah, the Structure Deck Wave of Lights are, well, I mean, you got one copy for $8, then you hit 12, and then you hit, you know, $13. It's not a good time out here for that, but man, all copies of Herald of Orange Lights have gone up. What, 10, 11 bucks? 8, 9 bucks? Cool. So yeah, even Heralds right now are starting to exceed expectations. We're finally starting to drive into that mindset right now that people are like, hey, you know, we need to start preparing for these upcoming releases. And yes, you do. How much are Dark Neos is right now? Cards I can't afford for 500. 500 for German. 600-ish, give or take, for near mint English. Ugh. That's a little bit ridiculous. Seeker Airs are now 14, 15 bucks, I see. It looks like Ultras only have 10 listings as well. Huh. Well, Dark Neos, ladies and gentlemen, gaining value across the board. Even the supers are up right now. Okay. Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, we saw this come out of the European Championship last week. A lot of players were like so excited to see Shadow Imprisoning Mirror back in the format. Because, you know, after Altergeist kind of shaped up here, showed the world that, oh my gosh, like, this deck is amazing. Like, this deck can do stuff. Well, I mean, when you can side the correct floodgates, your bad matchups become better. Like, that's what makes Yu-Gi-Oh! Such a cool game here. $15 for the Duelist League greens. 15, actually, you know what? $15 for Duelist League card isn't bad, considering we've seen way more expensive throughout the years. You can get a German blue here for $9. That's not horrible. It's not good. Even common Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors from the Astro Pack are $7. Well, it's not amazing, but I guess it's to be expected. Archlord Christians, we just check in on this card every week because it's always hilarious. I see like the floating price here. A near mint just sold for what, $73 recently. Can't say I'm surprised about that. 65 for light play, 73 for near mint. These things are still absurd for first eds, man. Like first ed Archlord Christ, you see that jump there? Like the mod play at 488, light play for 650, 770. And then you hit the 975 mark right there for a near mint. That is ridiculous. There used to be a PSA on here for like 1200. I guess they might have taken it down finally. That's interesting to know. Dark Ruler No Mores. $18 for these. $4 for the Structure Deck Commons. And you're still looking at $4 down here for the Albaz Strike Commons. Value, ladies and gentlemen, because that's what you're looking at right now with this card. Considering the fact that this card is like the board breaker central right now in the format, and it's been considered a huge staple within the format, yeah, this is one of those cards that you definitely got to look at and give consideration to. All right, as we move on along here, a few people have mentioned Guiltia, the Dark Knight, to me. Now, I do see that there have been movements on these. 55 cents, 20 cents, 3.49 for a near mint first. I guess the reasoning for this is punk decks have been using this as like stepping stones, obviously, to get access to better synchro plays. I mean, what, Guiltia plus level 3 makes, you know, a level 8 for you. So you can capitalize off of that and make some better plays here. And in that exact same category, Musician King also has been seeing movement. Yeah, last one was on 824, 822, 821. Yeah, 43 cents, 46 cents, and 48 cents. So overall, ladies and gentlemen, I do see these at least these two particular level 5s have some interesting little movements between them. Not too interesting, but all right. Same thing with Alvain here. I mean, Alvains are going to continue to move. These are the penny cards of the format, because, you know, you look at like Instant Fusion, Ready Fusion, you have access to a fusion tuner that you can just snap your fingers, pull out resource, and you're good to go. You know, this meets the requirements for Holly Fibrax, you know, a level 2 that you can combo off with, and Sprite. So you've got plenty of access trees with this, but those are 3 little fusion monsters that have just been moving in the background of the format. I don't know how many people have really caught that, but when I was brought up on the Market Watch the other day, I was like, wow, okay. Gizmic, Orochi, are these still a crap ton? I mean, I remember seeing the Ultra, or the Secret curve up here. $13, $14, and $16 for these. $12. They're down. Okay, so Gizmics have calmed down quite a lot as of late. That's good to see, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely some better value to be had here for sure. Gurgian X's, the original Return of the Duelist copies. First eds are now like $29 for these. I'm actually shocked about this. This is very, very interesting to me. $22 on up to, yeah, $29 for near mints. Good old Big Blue Gadget himself finally getting some value on the market. Okay. Evenly matched. So, 32.33. Looks like all copies of Evenlies have exceeded expectations. $30. Yeah, looks like we're going up and away. Yeah, $30. All copies of this card are now up. Okay, then. Didn't expect to see that. Garuda has now hit the $14 mark. Wow. I'm seeing sales here for $17 and $14. What? Yeah. I guess your new Super Poly target has finally exceeded those expectations of the community. Wins have now been created off the market. You gotta love Charmer Syndrome. 350, 350, and 350 have all been your last sales, and then you're about to jump up to $400. I wouldn't be surprised this weekend if we see this card, hit the $400 mark. Once again, it's waifu tax, man. Like, I don't know what else to say. It's an amazing thing to watch in the community. And Stardust Dragon, somebody messed up a listing here, mislisted these at like $30. Like, also a $2.99 one sold. I don't know how you messed that up, but it really destroyed the price curve here. But anyway, regular copies are about $540 at this point in time. So up and away, as they say, ladies and gentlemen. Not too bad. Well, I didn't even actually, you know what? I didn't even know we have this TCG player tip down here. Starlight rares are some of the most sought after chase cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! And Starlight foil looks especially good on Synchro Monsters. Stardust Dragon comes in lots of premium printings, including Ultra and Ghost Rare, but this hugely collectible Starlight is one of the most impressive. I didn't even ever see this before, but that's hilarious. So guys, what do you think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of the subscribe button. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.